Okay, so it's story time, and as always, we are reading from the Jesus Storybook Bible. We started right at the beginning last year in the first lockdown, and today we are having the story that is called Running Away. And this is from the Bible, Luke chapter 15. And it's a very famous story that many people know, even if they're not Christians. So, let's start. Jesus told this story about a boy who ran away. Once upon a time, there was a boy and his dad. Now, one day, the boy gets to thinking, maybe if I didn't have my dad around telling me what is good for me all the time, I would be happier. He's spoiling my fun, he thinks. Does my dad really want me to be happy? Does my dad really love me? The son had never thought of that before, but suddenly he doesn't know any more. So the son goes to his father and he says, Dad, I'm better off without you. I can look after myself. Just give me a share of your money. His father is very sad, but he won't force his boy to stay. So he gives his son what he wants. The son takes the money and goes on a long, long journey to a far-off country. And everything is wonderful and perfect for a while. He can go wherever he wants, do whatever he wants, be whoever he wants. He is the boss. He is free. Sometimes he gets a strange, hungry, homesick feeling inside his heart. But then he just eats more or drinks more or buys more clothes or goes to more parties until that feeling goes away. But soon his money runs out, and so do his friends. He ends up getting the only job he can find, feeding pigs. One day he is so hungry and so desperate, he even tries to eat some piggy food. What am I doing? He says suddenly, as if he is woken up from a nightmare. He spits, ugh, yuck, all of it, ugh, out of his mouth. My father is rich, and here I am in a pigsty eating piggy food. He wipes his mouth, dusts himself off. I'm going home. As soon as he starts for home, though, he begins to worry. Dad won't love me anymore. I've been too bad. He won't want me for his son anymore. So he practices his I'm sorry speech. All this time, what he doesn't know is that day after day, his dad has been standing on the porch, straining his eyes, looking into the distance, waiting for his son to come home. He just can't stop loving him. He longs for the sound of his boy's voice. He can't be happy until he gets him back. The son is still a long way off, but his dad sees him. What will the dad do? Fold his arms and frown? Shout, that will teach you, and just you wait, young man? No, that's not how this story goes. The dad leaps off the porch, races down the hill, through the gap in the hedge, up the road, and before his son can even begin his I'm sorry speech, his dad runs to him, throws his arm around him, and cannot stop kissing him. Let's have a party, his dad shouts. My boy is home. He ran away and I lost him, but now I have him back. Jesus told them, God is like the dad who couldn't stop loving his boy. And people are like the son who said, does my dad really want me to be happy? Jesus told people this story to show them what God is like and to show people what they are like. So they could know however far they ran, however well they hid, however lost they were, it wouldn't matter. Because God's children could never run too far or be too lost for God to find them. Well done. Good listening. Now let's do our thinking about the story with our 3 questions. The first question is, what is your favourite part of that story? Tell each other now. And the second question is, what do you think is the most important part of that story? Tell each other now. And lastly, this is quite a tricky question today, I think. Where would you be if you were in the story? That's one you might want to spend a little bit more time thinking about. There'll be more time to listen to God later on, but next we're going to do a game.